Hey, look, they're still at it.
Come on down. My prices can't be beat.
Well, that's just untrue. I can't believe he's saying that. It's totally false advertising. I wish someone would just stand up to him. Me? You kidding? No way. I'm just gonna wait for karma to get him. Shopkeepers in Osaka are scary. Tokyo guys like you and me should just walk away.
yen? Are you out of your gourd?
Too bad. It's this crazy world we're living in.
Too bad? What the hell are you talking about? Are you stupid?
Huh? Did you just call me stupid?
It's because times are so tough that we have to help each other. Isn't that right?
Shut up, lady! I got a business to run. I have a reputation.
A reputation for being a heartless thief? You're taking advantage of people in hard times. Is that the reputation you want? 100 yen should be enough to get anything on this table.
What? 100 yen? At least add in sales tax.
Sales tax? Take the money and be grateful. I'm out of here. Thanks.
Hey, not the takoyaki spring water!
Wow! Forget what I said before. It's not Osaka shopkeepers that are scary. It's Osaka women.
This sucks. I feel so violated.
I actually feel kind of bad for the guy. Let's leave him alone.
Here we are. The Osaka branch, JIP's headquarters.
This facility is amazing. I can't believe there's something like this in Osaka.
Very astute. It looks the same, but all of JIP's is centralized here.
Oh, Yamato, Chief Hotsuin.
Yo, Yamato, I brought Team Tokyo. Am I done here?
Yes, thank you, Agent Wakui. You may return to your duties.
Don't mind if I do. Oh, one sec. That chick there, Hinako or something, she wants in on JIP's.
I want to fight alongside you guys. Please, can I join?
Given the dire situation, if you're willing to lend a hand, I have no objections. I'll prepare quarters for you. You can be brought up to speed there.
This way, please.
This rocks! Looks like I'm part of the group now. I'll catch you guys later.
Well, now that you've seen Osaka, what do you think? You are correct. An earthquake striking both Tokyo and Osaka at once is impossible. You've gotten closer to the truth, but the problem is much larger than that.
What problem? What are you getting at?
You still don't know? Then how about this?
That's Odaiba, right? It's devastated.
And Osaka Castle. Can't believe this.
Oh, God. Is that... Is that Nagoya? Things are bad even out there?
What? Sapporo too? The chaos has reached that far?
Yeesh, that's Fukuoka, right? All the way to the south. Hard to believe.
What city is that one?
That is Beppu, almost directly in the center of Oita Prefecture.
Oita? In Kyushu? What's happening?
Tokyo, Osaka, Nagoya, Sapporo, Fukuoka, Beppu. You see here the state of the 6 cities we currently have reports on.
No. How could 6 distant cities all be so...
You misunderstand. These are the conditions of the 6 cities we know of.
What's that supposed to mean?
We cannot even get in contact with the others. This disaster is worldwide.
So, that means...
The conclusion we must draw is that this is mankind's darkest hour. The human race is undergoing an unprecedented crisis.
That can't be. Such destruction.
We don't have an answer at the moment. We'd like for you to gather as much intel as possible so we can answer that question.
Daichi?
You're kidding. You have to be. There's no way I'm believing this. It's gotta be a lie. I mean, we came here to find out what caused the disaster, but this? All that stuff you said, all that destruction, it can't be true. This is some kind of trick.
Easy there, Daichi. Calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down! There's no way this could actually happen, right? Someone tell me this is all a lie! Please!
Daichi!
Sorry. This is a lot to chew on. I'm gonna step out too.
Joe...
Leave them. They'll have to face the truth sooner or later.
I'm sorry. I would like some time to think as well. I can't believe something like this could really happen.
They're shaken. They chose to act. But I suppose civilians are not built to handle this. You should think it through as well. Whether to continue on, or sit and wait for death.
Oh, hey, sorry, man. I didn't mean to start a trend there. They are? Well, I guess that doesn't surprise me. It's not something you can just get over. It really feels like some kind of dream. I said I'd look into it myself, but I never thought I'd find this. I keep thinking this has to be some sort of prank. Like it's too much to be real. No, I get that, I do. All this isn't normal. This is beyond anything we could have imagined. It's worse than the stuff you see on TV about wars and terrorist attacks. I can't imagine coming back from this. It's barely been 2 days, and I can't even remember what my old life was like anymore. I wonder what's gonna happen from here on out. I can't picture it. Is that a joke? Sorry, man, I'm not really in a laughing mood. Aren't you freaked out by all this? Look what's happened to our city, our country! I'm sorry. I'm not the only one hurt here, but I am the loudest. How are you holding up? Seriously? You're pretty amazing. I've always been your friend, but this is a different you. I'm not sure I can do this. If there's anyone who can, though, it'd be you. But... damn it, what am I even talking about? Yeah, you're right, come to think of it. I've always told you my worries until now. Like where I hid my failed exams and stuff. The world may be a mess, but this hasn't changed. Now I feel dumb for getting all depressed. Thanks, man. You mind going on ahead? Don't worry, I'll head back soon.
You've returned. How are your friends? Is this confidence or malice? Very well, I leave them in your hands. You're the only one unfazed by this. You seem like a man I can rely on. I hope your resolve rubs off on the others. Why? I'm the leader of GIPS. My task is to defend Japan. GIPS has borne the burden of protecting this country from the supernatural for ages, and the Hotsuin clan has led GIPS for generations. In part. My clan has dominion over a great power, passed down since ancient times. It is called the Dragon Stream. I doubt that you know of it. That simplifies things. The Hotsuin clan has the ability to harness the strength of the Dragon Stream. I exist only to use this power to lead GIPS and defend this country. I am Japan's shadow. If your potential is all it seems, then I'll gladly accept your help. I have something else I've been meaning to ask of you. What's going on? Report!
Chief Otsuin, demons appearing near the Sudenkaku, 2 from the north and south.
On screen, send out a call to every GIPS team. Set up a chain of command.
We have a visual coming up on screen 4.
What is this monster?
So they don't stand a chance after all.
So, I heard we found a monster.
I just got the call. There's a monster at the Sutenkaku? Those soldiers, they're...
Sorry I'm late. Whoa! What the hell is that?
Hey guys! Oh crap, another attack?
Summoning app confirms the name. This one is Merak, sir.
Alright, let's move. Get those people out of its path. I'll handle the north. You're in command. Head south and defeat Merak. The rest of you, give them whatever support you can. Commence the operation.
Wait, is he serious?
We're here. So, where's this Merak thing? It's time for a beating.
Look, that agent's hurt. I'm gonna help.
Stop! Don't come over here!
Why? Come on, don't be shy.
What the hell was that thing? It just exploded!
It's after the Sutenkaku. Please, don't let it destroy any more.
It took him down with one shot. Where the hell did that attack come from?
Look, there! It's Merak! You can't treat my Osaka like this! I'll never forgive you!
Can you hear me? We've analyzed Merak and discerned a number of its abilities. It sends out disc-shaped machines that explode once they've reached their target. The main body attacks with a forward-facing cannon. Instruct your allies to avoid its line of fire. That is all. Fight well.
Let's do this! This thing will regret ever facing off against me!
was so strong. Good job, guys!
Is that it? Man, what was it?
I don't think that's what he was asking. The shape, the way it moved, it wasn't like a demon at all.
Yeah. Oh well, nothing else we can do.
Well done. You performed better than I anticipated. How vainglorious. Although it seems you do have the skill to back it up. It seems that the Tsutenkaku is safe as well. You'll need some fixing up, but not too much considering. Now then, you're finished here. You may return to Tokyo. The train leaves around 1900. Do as you please until then.
See ya! Go back to Tokyo already.
Keita! Wait up! That was so much fun! We did a lot of good. You've gotta come to Osaka again.
I'm so tired, but we can finally go home. I can't wait to jump into bed.
Wow, that sounds lovely. Got room for one more, Daiichi?
Oh, don't say stuff like that. It's so creepy.
I'm sorry. I was lost in thought. I was just thinking about the battle. Yeah, not only that, but the one we fought in Tokyo yesterday. Dubei. Don't you feel like we should recognize those names from somewhere?
Oh, hey guys! What's with the astronomy talk? Well, you were just talking about Dubei and Merak, weren't you?
Hinako, could you explain that a little?
My pleasure. Okay, other than Dubei and Merak, there's Fekta and... what else? You know, all those Ursa Majori stars.
Do you know a lot about that stuff, Hinako?
I thought it was common knowledge. It is the Big Dipper, after all. What exactly were you two talking about?
Well, you see...
Oh, I get it. Those monsters are named after the Big Dipper stars, huh?
It seems so. Those are just the names that came from the summoning app, though. All we know about them now is that they're not quite like the other demons.
Oh, no. This is an incredible find. If whoever made the app didn't know anything, their names wouldn't be listed, right? I doubt the names were assigned randomly. That can only mean one thing. Or a few things.
So there's 5 more to go. Hey, this is just a thought, but could monsters like Dubei and Merak have something to do with the disasters? Yeah, we discovered here in Osaka that the earthquakes weren't the real cause, so if something else triggered those disasters, I thought they'd be a natural candidate.
Maybe. It seems like there are 5 more still to come, so I bet this isn't over yet.
Yeah, but it's better than being completely in the dark.
Absolutely. Good detective work, guys. I'll report it to Gyps for you.
Okay, thanks. I'll let Daichi and Joe know, too. I guess we should get going? Oh, and hey, thanks for keeping me company.
More demons down in Minami. I could use your help.
They just won't stop. All right, I'm coming with you.
Thanks. Stay on your toes.
Oh, hey! Did you see those Gyps agents run by? There are more demons, most likely. I should go help.
Hey, you two. Busy day, right? I heard more demons showed up.
I hate it when I'm right. Did you hear where they were?
They just said, it's,
Oh, come on!
my memory just went all hazy. Well, I heard Min something. Did you hear anything?
Minami? Oh no! It's still filled with people!
Oh, yep, that's it. Minami. Yep. See, Hinako? I got a mind like a steel trap.
I'm almost positive you have no idea what that means. Come on, let's go help.
Good thing we figured it all out. Stay safe out there, okay?
You're not coming. And what, pray tell, will you be doing while we're out fighting demons?
It's rather difficult to put into words. guess the closest term is daydreaming.
You moron! Plenty of time for that if you survive. You're coming too!
Do I have to? I guess I could rearrange my schedule. Why don't you take him? He's really good at fighting. My talents lie in other areas, like napping.
You might be the biggest baby I've ever met. I'm gonna whip you into a man!
Okay, let's dial down the whipping.
Quit whining! We gotta get going!
Huh? I didn't catch that.
I was saying if you're lost, maybe we could go to the shelter together.
No, I'm not lost. I'll be fine. Thank you.
There's all sorts of monsters and creeps out here, though.
I know.
Pretty girl like you shouldn't be walking around alone. You know? I'll keep you safe, babe.
It's okay. I have the demon summoning app.
You got an appetite for dim sum? Yeah, baby, we could go Dutch on chicken feet sometime.
Oh, hi!
What the? Hey, pal, the lady's spoken for.
What? Yes, that's true. We were meeting up here.
What the hell? If you were here to meet someone, you should have said so. Sheesh. Wasting my time like that.
Thanks for your help. Osaka sure is charming.
We're getting reports of tremendous civilian casualties. There are more demons than expected.
I see. Yes?
Well, I believe there is a need for increased defenses.
More defenses? Why?
Huh? Well, the civilians, sir.
What do we gain by taking that extra risk?
Well,
why waste time saving all the incompetents? It won't help our tactical situation. It will only speed up the process that is killing Japan. Am I wrong?
no, sir, but...
Dismissed, Agent. I'm busy.
Sorry, Chief Otsuin.
Ah, it's you. The situation is as you've heard. Listening to our emotions and saving everyone we can would be easy. We aren't blind to this. However, doing so would diminish our own forces, and we'd only have more incompetence to show for it. Do you understand? We must have priorities, unlike Japan before. The only reason this nation protects its citizens is for their productive power. That's useless now. What we need are people who can use demons and people who can defeat them. Saving anyone else is a waste of resources. Well then, dismissed.
I can't believe that was just one day. I'm totally wiped.
I guess so. At least we learned some stuff in Osaka. I think we made some progress.
You got a point. I got my pants scared off, but it was worth the trip. If we'd stayed in Tokyo, we'd have learned a whole lot of nothing.
I think we're getting the hang of dealing with demons, too. Maybe the government can't do much, but we can rest easier knowing Gyps is fighting hard.
Hey,
There We came to see you off.
Hi, Hinako. And Keita, you came just for us?
Of course, we're friends now. Keita didn't want to miss saying goodbye, right?
You dragged me here.
Oh yeah? Then what's that in your hand?
Here. Yeah, it's for you.
Too bad one of you guys has to cut the trip short at Nagoya, huh?
Seconded. Are you serious? Who's going to Nagoya?
You haven't heard? Keita! You forgot to tell them, didn't you?
Shut up! I'll tell him now. One of you guys. I hear it's a supply run.
I wonder why we have to make the trip so suddenly.
Hey, you! You're from the West originally, yeah?
Who, me? Not gonna happen, sister. Me and Nagoya don't see eye to eye. Oh, you didn't understand my Japanese? Maybe it's my accent. 俺の日本語わからない?
Okay then, I'll go. Pick me.
Why do you want to go, Daichi?
Have you forgotten so soon? I have a driver's license. I can drive a supply truck all over the place. Besides, what are the chances I'll have to fight demons while transporting supplies? Awesome! I've got the need for speed! Safe speed, of course. Under the speed limit. Don't want to get a ticket. I've been thinking, we came all the way down here and totally took down Merak. We might actually have a shot at this. So that's why I want to be more, proactive about helping out and stuff. You just watch. I'll make myself all kinds of useful.
So, Daichi's going to Nagoya? I'll let him know.
Oh, looks like you're leaving soon. You should hop on the train. Bye for now. Thanks for everything.
No, thank you. Goodbye.
Come back and visit. We'll be waiting for you.
Later, idiots. Work hard and maybe you'll survive.
Bye. Have a safe trip, okay?
Yeah, don't sweat the small stuff, buddy. See you in Tokyo.
Don't worry, I got this. I'll show you what a Daichi can do. Bye, guys. I'll bring you some souvenirs.
there! Nice work still being alive and all that junk. I kind of threw together a summary of all the stuff you did today. Well, want to hear it? Do ya? Do ya? That's great! Well then, here we go. First, you woke up and Tico took a nice long stretch. Then you met with Mako Mako. Then she told you that Jip started to use the demon summoning app. You know we give that app away, right? You think those guys can really handle it? Anywho, Deitch and Io went to check out their houses. But Io's house was all smashed up, boo! And you and Deitch couldn't even get to yours. It's like, what's the point if Jips can't help you guys, right? And then... oh! You and Mako Mako totally trounced those losers misusing the app. Then again, the summoning app is 100% in the hands of those who get it. If good guys use it, bam! Awesome sauce! If bad guys use it, well, you get the picture. Either way is cool, though. Everyone gets to pick for themselves. Anyways, then you went to Osaka and saw Keita's death video. It was scary. Then you guys stopped by the festival gate because Joe said it was cool. Good call, Joe. You had to do a super intense, crazy battle with a girl and some demons. I don't know if you should have fought her, though. You were under attack, so I guess you didn't have much of a choice. But what if the girl was secretly doing the right thing and was totally cool? Let's see. After that, you met Hina at Ebisu Bridge and then joined forces to go save Keita. You must be really psyched that Keita's still alive. I mean, it's thanks to you guys after all. So you went to Jip's main branch and introduced Hina to Yami. Hina joined Jips! Yay! Or not yay. I guess it depends on how you feel. I can't really tell if Jips guys are good guys or bad guys. What do you guys think? BT Dubs, have you ever seen anything as messed up as the city of Osaka? Jeez, not good. Then Yami told you a bunch of stuff about the world being in huge trouble, blah blah blah. Not only did he make a super long speech about it, he even had pictures from the cities they heard from, and they were all messed up too. It was a pretty big downer. Daichi even ran off for a little bit. Finally, you guys fought Merak at that place called the Sutenkaku, and won! According to the girls, those freaky monster things are named after the stars in the Big Dipper. So, does that mean the rest are all gonna make an appearance too? I think that about sums it up. Alright then, have a nice wee!
The third day, Tuesday's disquiet.
I'm coming in. Okay. Still, I should apologize. I rushed in because I was in a hurry to tell you something. Perhaps I've lived at Gyps for so long I might lack certain normal niceties. In any case, we lost contact with Shijima in Nagoya last night. In fact, not just him. We can't raise anyone at the Nagoya branch. We suspect that there's some kind of problem. Possible, but unlikely. We can't say for sure what's going on. Unfortunately, we can't dedicate resources to an investigation. Our hands are full dealing with unsealed demons. You want to go to Nagoya? Let me be frank. I was ordered to send you and your friends to investigate Nagoya. In truth, I'd rather not see you kids get any more involved. You're so eager. Please, I'd like you to head to Nagoya to investigate. Take Nita and Akie with you. Thank you. I promise we'll send reinforcements the moment we can spare them. Meet me at Shinbashi around 8. I'll have a train prepared for you.
Oh, Sorry you had to come all the way out here to find me. That's why I felt like I had to do whatever I could. You needed me for something, right? Would you mind waiting just a bit? Okay, good. Thanks. Sorry for the wait. Has something happened? Sorry. Hang on a moment.
One female incoming. Heavy injuries. Out of the way.
Mom? Mom? Mom! Is that you? It's Io!
Io?
Are you her family? Please, come with us. She's critical.
Mom! Mom, please don't leave me! Mom! My mom's gone. She said my dad, he was injured, and now he's dead. Why is this happening? I won't cry. I won't cry. But why? I need to know why. Why did they have to die? My family. Sorry. You needed to talk to me? Sorry. Thank you.